Alright y'all, yesterday we were down here actually setting some snapping turtle traps to try to do some predator control for the pond. And while I was doing that, I stumbled across a corner in the pond that was absolutely loaded with baby catfish. Now these aren't just any catfish, these are actually called yellow bullheads, which is probably one of the rarest mudcat bullhead species you're gonna find. I've caught them for many years. They're awesome fish to catch. Now in that video I wound up saying this. I'll leave it up to y'all what you guys want me to do. They're legit in a shallow cove and they'll do that for at least 4 weeks until they get a little bit bigger to venture off. So they will be there. I'll leave it up to y'all what you want me to go do with them. Set traps, relocate them, try to stock them in the pond. I wanted to get y'all's opinion to figure out what you guys wanted me to do. Unfortunately with the snapper turtle trapping, we wound up snagging 2, but they got wrapped up in the stumps down here. We're gonna have to come up with a different plan. But that video wound up leading to this one. And while I was sitting here thinking, guys, I actually called up one of my local kind of aquarium bait shop type of deal, and they were very interested if I could bring them like 100 of these. So not only is there a little bit of money involved, which isn't the main point of this, it's the fact, in my opinion, it'd be cool to bring these to the aquarium and then like let a family come in and like pick one out. They're cool to raise, they're awesome catfish. So I went out today, I went to Food Line and started building my traps. These are legit Mountain Dew bottles. I made 6 of them. They're super easy to make. It probably took me like 15 minutes to do all of this, but the reason why I had to make them the way I did is because these catfish, y'all, I mean, they are about 1 inch big. I'm gonna try to throw some clips right now, the ones I saw yesterday. They're tiny, so they're gonna be pretty difficult to catch, to hold in the trap. So I think my plan's gonna work. I'm gonna run you guys over to where they're at right now. We're gonna get on the waders and hopefully I'll get to show you guys what they're looking like right now, if they're still there, hopefully. But let's go see what we can do. Fortunately, they're not where they were yesterday. You can kind of tell they're getting a little ballsy. They're starting to venture off. There's a lot of water over here. I can see the big ball of them. They're right there. They were grouping up on that log yesterday. They're kind of just like going all around. So I got 6 traps. I'm just gonna place them kind of all throughout the shallow end, and hopefully it'll be a matter of time before they find it. We're gonna be using, here, I get it out of my pants for you. Here we go. We're using dog food. Oil should spread throughout all the water, and we probably will catch more than just these baby catfish. I'm gonna walk around to where they're actually at and try to set some of my traps in that deeper water, and then we'll kind of throw the last 3 or 4 back over here, where then they might come over here tonight. You never know. They're literally all right in front of me. Look at all of them. If I had a net, this would be a lot better, but I didn't want to spook up all the water. Look at them go, dude. There's so many. Get one of these out quick, and maybe we'll even see some go into it now. For one of these, in each one I put a hole right here so I can tie my line. That's also in my pants. Give me a second. We can tie a line, chuck this joker out. They're literally all balled in this pile right here. Hang on, how much came out of my pants? Jeez. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna try to position y'all, gently kind of slide this in. We're gonna see what happens. We got one down there, we got one here, we got one there. Guys, I can see them like clear as day. There's thousands balled up in here. Like, if I really had a net, it'd be a lot easier, but they weren't in reaching distance yesterday. Let's go set 3 more, and then we'll talk about our game plan tomorrow if these don't work out. We'll just go find that one tomorrow. But that's 6. I'm happy with the way they're set, except one because it kind of flew off the rope. But guys, seriously, if all fails, they don't seem to be very spooked when I walk in the water. I mean, they're running away, but I got about a 6-foot net. I can put one down on them. So we'll just we'll come back tomorrow. But either way, we're going to the aquarium store to sell some fish. So let's let it sit overnight and let's see what's in our traps tomorrow morning. All right, y'all, just got in the truck. It is the next morning. We might have some stuff in the traps, but if not, I'm gonna make the decision now. I'm gonna run to Walmart, grab a net, because I was schooling them up pretty good yesterday that I think if I can get like 6 foot, depending on what Walmart has, I should be able to scoop them just for a plan B. So let's go pick up a net. What kind of bullshit is this? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? My Walmart's either got it all or they don't have anything. It's just just the way Walmart works. None of it's for everyone else. But it should do the job. What we're gonna do now is throw you guys on the tripod, get in the waders, and start heading to the spot to see if we have any catfish. Made it down here. I'm looking at the trap. One of the positives, they're still here. Negative, it is absolutely shady as hell in this cove today, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see them, but let's go ahead and check. Let's check 2 or 3. If there's nothing in those 2 or 3, odds are there's nothing in the others, and we'll kind of jump into our netting game plan and see what we can do. Let's go down here to this this one in the cove. Here she is. Let's give her a old tug and see what we got. Dog food inflated like hell. What do we have? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna cut her open and see if we got anything in here. We have one little bluegill. It's not looking good. Let's go check the other one. I don't know. Let's cut her open. Part 2 didn't have anything, but these catfish are literally right in front of me. We're going to the net. The net's the way to go. The net's the way to go. As we got like freaking 100 of them. You guys, a good shot. That right there is a yellow bullhead. I'm gonna try to count them out, guys, and get him in here. 84, and the mud was just so thick at the bottom, I just threw the rest back so we can get another net full, but I easily just had 150 in that one little net. Show you guys what they look like in the bucket, but if I can find the school again, I'm gonna snag some more real quick. We got them, boys. We got them. I got about 120 in there. It's kind of hard to count them. Guys, the traps did not do very well. I mean, I still have like 3 to check, but we got a bunch of guppies and like bluegill, but no catfish. For their size, I think they're just trained just to like eat stuff in the grass, and that's why they keep on going like clump to clump. And maybe when they're a little bit bigger, around the 3-4 inch range, they start kind of hunting for, you know, oils and stuff. But hey, we got them with the net. That's all that matters. We still got to drive all the way to the aquarium store, drop off our fish, talk to the guys, see what they're willing to do and stuff. Hopefully one of you guys can go pick up one of these fish and have them as a pet, because they're pretty dang sweet, I ain't gonna lie. The aerator going, I just put some more water in there too so it cools down a little bit. Catfish, they're pretty hardy. It's just these guys are very, very little, so we want to give them the best care that we can. Let's load them up in the truck, and I will see you guys at the aquarium. We just made it to the aquarium store. I'm not sure how they're gonna be with like filming. I'll try to get my phone out as much as I can, but let's go drop these catfish off and see what they want to do. We're at Aquarium Outfitters. They have a lot of exotic fish. That's why I figured, hey, they might want these, and they did. So let's run in there. I just brought him in. He's checking them out. I think we're gonna do a count. I think it's about 130, 140, but I really don't know. Alright, so they said I can bring the camera in. There wound up being like 150 in this bucket, and they're gonna take all of them. So let's see them put them into their tank. Jeez, I got a lot, man. Got them all. Alright, y'all, and just like that, all 150 are gone. That was just awesome. I had fun in this video setting out the traps. Even though they really didn't do too well, we were managed to pull them off with the net. Glad they took all of them. I really didn't want to, like, if I'm going to catch them, I want to let them go to a home and I have to be transporting them back and forth. So I'm glad we got to work out a deal. And you guys can now come here and pick you up a old little yellow bullhead. This is what the building looks like. It's called Aquarium Outfitters in Wake Forest. Come pick you up a yellow bullhead and raise them up. Those fish get around 5 pounds is the big one, about a foot long, but they get extremely big heads. and fat little bodies, so they'll be cool to raise up in a tank. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments down below. I really appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Bass TV.